Hey, it's Scott McFarlane. Got some breaking news on this Friday. James Comey, the former FBI director, has filed another motion to dismiss his case. This time, this motion references the controversial issues with the grand jury back in September in Alexandria, Virginia, when this case was first charged. One of the headers of this lengthy motion by James Comey at the end of business on Friday says the indictment should be dismissed with prejudice based on misconduct before the grand jury, referencing this issue of whether the entire grand jury saw the final charging document in the case, the operative charging instrument, the one currently being used to charge him. You'll recall there was this issue where the U.S. Attorney, Lindsay Halligan, adjusted the charging document, removing one of the initial charges they presented to reflect just two remaining charges, but showed it only to the leadership of the grand jury, not the entire grand jury. James Comey is seizing on that sequence of events and those allegations in this motion to dismiss, saying the government has now offered conflicting accounts, but the best reading of the record is that the government never presented a new two-count indictment to the grand jury for a vote. It says Ms. Halligan's declaration explains that between concluding presentation and being notified of the grand jury's return, she had no interaction whatsoever with any members of the grand jury. This is the latest motion to dismiss this case by Comey. He's already argued that there is a literal truth as a defense in this false statements case, saying the government is trying to charge him with false statements for something that is literally true. He has sought to have the case dismissed for vindictive, selective political prosecution. They made that argument Wednesday in court. And then, as we wait for that judge's decision on that matter, he made a different argument to a different federal judge, saying that there was an unlawful appointment of the U.S. Attorney herself, Lindsay Halligan, an argument he made in conjunction with Letitia James, the New York Attorney General, making the same argument to get her case dismissed, the case brought by Halligan in Norfolk. This is the latest effort by the James Comey defense team to get this landmark case kicked.